That's not going to happen anymore, is it? This is a new one, wasn't here last time. I set the tarp up, but I'm not going to pull it over yet because the fire's only there, and to tell you the truth, I'm hoping not to need it. I've put it up just in case. I'm not going to set up the rest of camp yet. I'm going to look for some fatwood. And considering it's pine forest, it shouldn't be too difficult. Got a nice bit of dead stand in there. Not sure how much of a good idea that was. I'm not overly impressed. How's that for a nice bit of fatwood? I'll make some feather stick with that, or at least a bit of it anyway, and start my fire. I've got the fire light, I've got a brew on, you can see it through the smoke, and the Swedish Army tin. I've got my cup ready there with powdered coffee in it, waiting for the water to boil, and I'm going to set up my hammock. I'm not going to show you that because you've seen it several times before. Bloody bushcraft. First time I've ever needed my first aid kit. I've got a splinter. I'm actually trying something I've never tried before. Let's smash. Corned beef, an onion, gravy basically, but using Guinness as a gravy. So I put most of the onions in here. And I'm saving some of the onion to mix with the smash. There we go, tonight's dinner. Oh, can't see it. I dropped the pot support down a bit to get out, cut the bottoms off, resharpened it because it was a bit high. It's the Serrano this time. I can honestly say that Stuart, Scott, Chews have been missed on this camp. I've enjoyed it, but not as much as I thought I would. Now, calling it a bushcraft camp, although really all I've done is process wood, light a fire. I improved the pot stand. That's it. That's as bushcrafty as it got. And now it's starting to rain. Only a little bit. I hope the three of them, maybe four, Andrew as well. Or Cuthbert. How they come next time. Yeah, it's nice to come out on your own. Sometimes. but it's nice to have company. If one of the others had come, I'd have built a bench. So that's what I was going to do, but while I was on my own, I just couldn't be bothered. I woke up with a headache this morning and it just won't go. I've taken painkillers and it still won't go. So I'm just going to use up the wood that I processed and then hit the sack. The wood that we didn't use last time is soaking wet. But everything's soaking wet. It's been raining heavily for the last few days. So unless anything interesting happens, I'll catch you in the morning. It's died down enough now for me to go to bed. I'm actually going to go to sleep yet, so I'll keep an eye on it for another hour or so. You know what's going to happen now, don't you? I'm going to get my boots off, get in the hammock, and then I'm going to need the toilet. So always the same. Doesn't matter if you've just been into the toilet. As soon as you're in that hammock, or in the tent, in the sleeping bag, you need the toilet. Morning. I had a good night's sleep. I tried the DD frontline hammock again. I haven't slept in it for a long time. It's alright. It's comfy. But it feels more cramped than a Hennessy. And with the poles it's a little bit harder to set up. It's not hard to set up, but you've got the bug net to put up, whereas in a Hennessy you haven't. It feels like narrow, but it was okay. But I'll go back to the Hennessy, I think, because last time I stopped using the front line because I get bent ankles in both the hammocks. And I liked the ridge line on the Hennessy, so I thought as soon as I'm getting the same problem in both hammocks, I'll use the Hennessy. But I've stopped getting the bent ankle problem in the Hennessy. I put a sleep mat in here as well as the underquilt last night to try and spread the hammock a bit. And I didn't have bent ankles. I did set up a ridge line, so I've got a ridge line in there now. You've got loads of room in the Hennessy compared to the DD. Anyway, I'm going to get breakfast on. Yes, I know, I'm cheating. But I'm not lighting the fire this morning. Boiling up. So what I do for breakfast is 40 grams ready break, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 3 teaspoons of coffee mate, some cinnamon, peanuts and raisins. I put in a sandwich bag and I keep it in an old MRE pouch. Cheap and easy breakfast. Save paying out for all these MREs, which are what, £5 each? This is a message to the trust who manage these woods. Oh, hello to the two women I saw yesterday, and was it Otto the dog? A brilliant guard dog. Seen these quite a lot. What do they mean? There's one there. One there. There's a green one there. What do they mean? Why won't they focus? Oh, there you go. So I'm actually hanging off one that's got... I'm hoping it doesn't mean they're dead. I've left one of these bags underneath that lot in there. And as you can see, I don't really want to put that in my Bergen. I'm not steamed up. So excuse me while I see, steamed up. All that's left is to pack you away. Ugh. This is a shout out to Prepped Nomad, just to show him what I mean. See, straps done up with sniper tape. You got the hook there, they're folded over, and then put in a hook. There's sniper tape, taping that one, sniper tape on that, same the other side, all folded and hooked in. This one doesn't need to be because it's wrapped around that. Oh, I've forgotten to go have that, it's untidy. Same the other side, sniper tape, sniper tape. These ones you can't do much about. I'm not cutting them, I like the length of them, but I wrap them around my hip belt. As Choose keeps saying, I say in all my videos, no trace, nothing left. I'm taking all my rubbish with me, even some rubbish that I've managed to unbury from there. But I say it all the time because you can't stress it enough. You've got to take your rubbish with you. The only thing I'm leaving here, because I have permission to leave it here, is my fire pit and now my improved pot stand, which I may improve again next time, may make it height adjustable. So until the next time, catch you again. Look, more sniper tape. Saying I'll catch you again. I'll probably get the camera out again before I get back. I hope the camera picks it up. The light catching the mist. But I doubt it. It's like Borneo in here. I'm just as wet now. Although thankfully there's no wait a while. Because of the Hurricane Revenge on Trump, there's a lot of new blowdown. Although we only caught the tail end of it. Well, I say tail end of it is just high winds. You are scum. It takes more effort to dump it up here than to take it to the tip, which is 3 miles away. You lazy scumbags. And on that note, I will bring this video to a close. There's been too much political comments in this already. So until the next time, stay safe. I know I said I was bringing this video to a close, but I just had to show you this. I was in those woods, and I've just got signal. I was in those woods. Look at that view. There's a DVLA over there, is it there? I've lost it again. Ah, there, just on the horizon. You probably can't see it.